I'm here with Jorden van Foreest, who just drew his round 7 game against Pragg. Jorden, you had some very interesting opening prep, very uncompromising, as is your style. How do you feel after this draw?
Yeah, I mean, it was like interesting opening phase, I would say, but of course with White you want to push, and didn't really happen much after that, unfortunately. But you know, he was very well prepared, and so was I guess. So that's like normal modern chess.
Yeah, a big opening battle here. I've pulled up the position after g4, where we get this interesting black knight is trapped, but your bishop gets trapped. Maybe you can talk us through some lines.
Yeah, so actually this is like, this specific position is pretty new, but it's a very common position actually, with colors reversed. So via the English with 1c4. And there I think, like of course White, or in this case Black, wins a tempo, but even here apparently it's possible. So Black loses tonight, but the bishop on b5 here is in trouble. And I didn't really expect this line, but I was aware it was possible. And then actually, yeah, I didn't have like any like great idea prepared, just something quite safe, because you know there's a lot of stuff to prepare, so cannot be in detail everywhere. But yeah, it looked all very impressive, but basically it was just a lot of like engine play. So
Did you know that these positions tend to fizzle out if you get this?
well, I think if I want to be like more sharp, I knew like knight takes b5 here is more interesting. But then, of course, my king is quite weak, and without being like super well prepared, I cannot really go for this. So I knew that here at least the queens come off, and White retains like a marginal advantage. But yeah, he defended. Actually, he also knew the line all the way until the end, basically.
Wow.
So yeah, it looked more exciting on the surface than actually it really was.
Yeah.
But it was interesting that this line basically hasn't been played so far, but only with reverse colors. It's really popular. So that's...
Yeah, I think I saw on the broadcast that Coulthard has played one game in this line as White. I'm not sure. I think up until age 6, actually.
Oh, could be. Yeah, I don't check the database enough, I guess. Yeah.
That is actually a role for your second, I guess, which brings me to my next question. You're helped here by your brother Lucas. Is it the first time that you guys have worked together?
Well, in this setting, yes, but he has helped me like from afar before, but now he actually joined me this time. And it's, I mean, the result of the tournament hasn't been going too well, but our cooperation has been really nice. And actually he showed me also this like whole line in the morning up to rook b6. So, you know, he is doing good work in that respect.
Yeah, it's very interesting because I think it's one of the first times that I hear from a player, you know, who's being helped by a family member. Is he also, you know, providing the support that you need outside of the chess, or how is it?
Yeah, we're, you know, we know each other for a long time, so it's all pretty okay and natural. We get along very well, so that's nice. And he has a lot of qualities that I don't have. Like he's much more organized, and his opening work is really good. So it was more than natural for me to you know, bring him along this time.
What are some qualities that you possess that he doesn't have?
I don't know. I mean, maybe only net bad like qualities. Like I'm very impulsive, for example. I'm not that ordered as well. So you know, I think in this way we you know,
Complement each other.
complement each other, exactly.
The impulsiveness, does that show on the chessboard as well?
It used to be worse, but it still, you know, happens from time to time that I make a move too quickly or something like that. But I try to, you know, restrain myself. But of course, it's hard to, you know, prevent what your inner nature wants.
We're now at the halfway mark of the tournament. You're on 2.5 out of 7. How do you reflect on this first part of the tournament?
Yeah, not amazing yet. I didn't really basically get any chances to win, and I got outplayed by Fabi and Noorderbeck. Of course, they're really strong, but you always, you know, hope for more. But yeah, what happened in those 2 games, it can happen, of course, against the world's best. So, you know, I'll just keep fighting and hope for better things to come.
You have played here so many times, of course. This year there have been, I mean, as usual, but so many exciting games. Do you have a favorite one that's been played so far?
I'm probably not going to remember any now.
Not of your...
No, in general. I actually thought like the Noorderbeck against Gukesh fight from yesterday. That's one I can remember, was quite fascinating. A lot of twists and turns. And probably Noorderbeck's game against me was pretty good as well. So yeah.
And actually, just a final question to come back to your second, Lucas, and your preparation. Can you tell us a little bit about A, what your preparation looks like here in Wijk, and B, what is your routine during the tournament here?
Well, I try not to prepare that much actually, just to keep the energy before the game. And Lucas, he does a lot of work in the night. He somehow doesn't need a lot of sleep in general, so that's good. Um, and yeah, I mean, just keep high spirits. We hang out a lot with Max as well, for example. Plenty of family members coming by. My parents came by, for example. Good friends. So in general, just try to stay in good spirits. And I mean, don't over prepare, but you know, do some work at least.
Do you feel it helps you here playing on home turf, having, you know, friends and family come by?
Well, I do like Wijk aan Zee. It's a special tournament, and I guess it just helps, you know, being so used to, you know, what's going on here. And I don't know, like how good my results overall have been. Of course, I won once, but I've had like my worst tournament here was as well. Like, you know, I've been here playing since I was 9 years old, so it's just special tournament. But I don't know if I'm playing like actually much better here or not. But I do like to play here, of course.
You say it's a special tournament. What makes it so special in your eyes?
Well, you know, coming here since I was like 9-year-old boy with my granddad, playing in an, I don't know, Group 8C or something of the amateur section. My eyes are quite bad, so I used to not be able to see anything when I wasn't wearing glasses. So when I started wearing glasses, you know, I could come up to the, you know, to the top boards and watch from afar at least what's going on the live boards. And now playing in the Masters, of course, it's been a long journey. You know, Wijk aan Zee also hasn't changed a single bit. I still know the house we were staying when I was like 9 years old. So, you know, it's it is special, of course.
Jorden, thank you so much for sharing those anecdotes with us, and best of luck with the rest of the tournament.
Thank you, Fiona.